Okay, here. Today I will introduce to our group member. I'm the Charlie Jie.
My name is Li Zhijie.
My name is Damate.
My name is Muhammad Syabulasi.
My name is Yorun.
And our recorder is Sarah.
Review an email or message. What is phishing? Phishing is usually done through email and inducing computer users to reveal sensitive personal information. The history of phishing is that the term and the concept of phishing can be traced back to the early 1990s via American Online or AOL. The symbol of phishing is like the fish, and due to the popularity of phishing, it was adopted as phishing.
Now I will present the type of phishing. There are 4 types of phishing. There is hit phishing, spear phishing, and drop-off phishing. The first one is the passive phishing. There is any attack by a fraudster who pretends to be a legitimate company and attempt to steal people's personal information or login credentials. Like example, the podcast scammer may send a spam email to attack your computer, instructing them to click on a link to correct or change the different from their account. And the second one is spear phishing. And the fraudster customize their attack email with the target name, position, company, work phone number, and other information in an attempt to trick the recipient into believing that they have a connection with the sender. And the last one is a drop-off phishing. Well, some phishers no longer victims, others have specialists that attack email according to an individual company or service. And attack attempt to trick a user into entering login credential on a fake Dropbox login page hosted by Dropbox itself.
Assalamualaikum and good morning, madam. I'm Sarah and I will introduce about characteristic of phishing. There is 8 types of phishing. First, the email ultimately asks for your personal information. In phishing email, the ultimate goal is to obtain your personal information. It's important to remember that if it asks for your personal information, this is a sign that the email could very well be fake and should be ignored. Second, check for inconsistencies in the links. Before clicking of any link, hover over the link with your mouse cursor to see where it goes. If the email is supposedly from, say, Amazon.com, but hovering over a link gives you a different address, this is a sign that the email could very well be fake and should be ignored. The third characteristic, when in doubt, verify the sender directly. Contact the sender directly through a different channel and ask if the email is legitimate. Fourth, the email make unrealistic threat or demand. Intimidation has become a popular tactic for phishing artists. Second, unrealistic threat associated with phishing email. There's a catch. The recurring trend of a phishing email is that eventually there will be a catch. This is an immediate sign that the email is fraudulent. For selling and drama, the majority of socially engineered email disguise themselves as a well-known company. As a multi-dollar company would not distribute an email that is incohesive. 7. A mismatch or doggy URL. To check whether an embed link in an email is trustworthy, hover your mouse over it. If the hyperlink address is not concurrent with the embed link, then it is most likely malicious. And last, you are asked for sensitive information. Regardless of the sender, you should be highly suspicious of any email that require you to disclose sensitive information. Any email asking you to send out through information that could be compromised is most likely to be fraudulent.
Now I'm going to introduce about the example of phishing. First, fake hyperlinks. The second is infected attachment. And the third one is fake account updates. Fake hyperlinks. The cyber criminals will often make fake emails that contain with very looking URL hyperlinks that redirect or leads the users to a spam site or triggers a virus download into their computers. So there are few features of fake Wells Fargo emails. First, the fake domain names. And second, urgent call to action. And the third one is the embedded hyperlinks in the emails. And how we're going to identify the fake emails, we can lift the mouse cursor on the embedded links and it will show the true destination URL. If the destination URL does not show with HTTPS, which means that the hyperlinks does not contain with security. So here are the example of the real emails. The real Wells Fargo email will contain with the wellsfargo.com domain names, and they will also provide the integrity communication hyperlinks. And the third one is the contents does not contain with any sense of urgency. Infected attachment. And there are few features of infected attachment email. For example, the attachment file does not contain with details name, and they were also often using generic greetings. Next, the message in the emails contain with few spelling errors like temporary beliefs. And the last one is signature organization does not using company logo. For real attachment file email, they will contain the attachment file will contain with details name, and they will never use the generic greetings. And the third one, the signature of organization will using the true company logo. And they will also provide the integrity communication for the users. And the message will easy to understand and read without any spelling errors. Fake account update. There are few features of fake account updates email. First one, generic greetings. And the second one is the contents will not using professional manners. The message will come with form urgent call to action and force the users to follow the instruction given. Here is the information that shared from official paper websites to teach the users how they are to identify the emails. First, the true email will not use the generic greetings, and they will instantly address the users by the name. And the contents in email will never existing with sense of urgency. Next, the email contents will contain with professional service manners. And the last one, the email will never provide by clicking the link in emails for the users to update their information.
Now I want to present the prevention guideline. And the first one is be wary of pop-ups. Pop-ups window represent another tools used by the fisher with illicit agenda. And nowadays, many popular browsers allow you to block the pop-ups. And the important tactics to prevent the phishing attacks is to never enter your information into the pop-up windows. If you see the pop-ups, you just click the cross at here. Don't click the OK. And the second one is protect your personal information. You never share your personal and financially sensitive information over the internet, include your username and the password. And when in the dark, you can go visit the main website of the company in question and get their number and give them a call. And you expect it habit to check the address of the secure website message. However, it's not such a smart move. Most phishing email will start with "Dear customer," so you should be alert when you come across this email. You can follow these steps before you click the link. And next is check your online account regularly. If you don't visit an online account for a while, someone could be having a field day with it. Even if you don't technically need to, check in with each of your online account on a regular basis to prevent the banking phishing and credit card phishing scam. Then is install and maintain a reliable firewall. You should use two different kinds of the firewall. One is desktop firewall, that is a type of the software, and next, the last is network firewall, is a type of hardware. And the last is install an anti-phishing toolbar. Most popular internet browsers can be customized with anti-phishing toolbar. And if you stumble upon a malicious site, the toolbar will alert you about it. This is just one more layer of protect against phishing scam, and it is completely free. Thank you.
This is type of the free software for anti-phishing, but the most popular we are used is a Norton Security and Avast Internet Security and Windows Defender Browser Protection. Next. The first is Norton Security. This is used for the defense against virus, spyware, malware, phishing, software vulnerabilities, and other online threats. Norton Security is a safeguard for your identity and online transaction in your computer. It was first ranked consumer security software for overall protection and performance because it protect better and faster in the competition. The second is Avast Internet Security. It was trusted by 400 million people worldwide with the lowest impact on the PC performance. It's the best feature. It's unbreakable password security, home network protection, browser cleaning, and much more. Avast will help to detect the phishing email and website when we get message asking you to reveal personal information that easily via email or via a website. Next. The third is a Windows Defender Browser Protection. It's for Google Chrome, allow you to add an additional layer of protection when browsing online. Powered by the same trusted intelligence found in the Microsoft Edge. It alerts you about malicious link and gives you a clear path back to safety. Windows Defender Browser Protection will check its again a constantly update list of malicious URL known to Microsoft. If you click a malicious link in an email of navigate to a site.
The phishing is a form of criminal conduct that poses increasing threat to consumers. It's going crime and must be aware of, especially for the senior citizen. Phishing shows the sign of affecting, and indeed is likely continue in newer and more sophisticated forms. Law enforcement, other government agencies in both countries will need to cooperate more closely than ever in their effort to combat phishing through improved public education, prevention, authentication, and national enforcement efforts.